Hello everyone, this is ToadinWonderland. Welcome back to more of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. Feels like it's been forever, but here I am again. Last time we left off, we had a rock blocking the way, but we do have Rock Smash that Sly Cooper has, so let's go ahead and make quick work of that. And, okay, no Pokemon. Well, there is another rock here. For the record, if a Pokemon would happen to come out of one of those rocks, it'll always be Geodude. But we didn't happen to run into it, so no big deal. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a given, dude. Oh, we have the camera crew here. So yeah, you'll always find these two in different areas of the Hoenn region because they're TV reporters, Interviewer Gabby and Ty. And it's always a double battle when you fight them. What makes them unique compared to other trainer battles is that after you battle them, the battle you can get like an interview later on. Well, actually, you get interviewed right away as soon as you defeat them in the battle, but I mean, you can watch it on a TV in a random house. You'll see the screen flashing. And it may or may not be you. Usually when the TV's flashing, though, it almost always has some kind of impact toward the player, so I think that's a given. Okay, let's go ahead and just rinse and repeat with the moves here. Also, I had recently received a PM that asked me if I would kind of like show my game collection, which I guess that is a pretty neat request, but if I like physically show the games, it might be in the future, like maybe for a subscriber special, I'm thinking. I'll have to look into that, but for now, I will give you one way that you can, if you're so curious that you want to know what games I do have. Not too long ago, I had actually made a Backloggery account. For those of you who don't know, Backloggery.com is a website where you can record pretty much all of your video game collections. Like, you just write down everything that you own for each system that you have, and you write whether you completed it or if you still haven't even touched it yet. Just different things like that. You can also rate the games, your impression of them. Kind of like what this interview is doing in a way. So yes, we'll go ahead and describe the feelings about the battle, but it has to be short and sweet. Go! For one word. Okay, yeah, I prefer the alphabetical mode. But I'll put the link to my Backloggery in the video description if any of you are interested in seeing that. And I'm sure the person who sent me the PM will probably do the same as well, which I'd expect. But yeah, for now, that's how I'll share what games I own. It's a good website. It's good for like just keeping track of what you actually own, and kind of a bit of a motivational thing too. That way, if you're like letting things that you haven't even touched yet, it's kind of like a reminder in the back of your head, like, I gotta get around to that game. Because I'm definitely like that, since I do own quite a good many games, actually. I know there's people who are definitely way more into it than what I am. I was shocked. We'll go ahead and pick that response. They did have a Magnemite, though, so I guess that, in addition to the actual expression, being shocked, physical shocked as well. But yeah, later on we'll be seeing an interview of our battle. And speaking of battles, I know I was going to cut some out, but we'll go ahead and leave a few in, I suppose. Yeah, she's only got 2, it's no big deal. We do need to get Jirachi to level up more, so this is a good opportunity for that. Yeah, I will try to off-screen as many of the battles as possible, because I know that does lag the story progression a good bit. Especially with the rate that I go. I feel like I'm a bit sluggish compared to other people who play this game. I don't know why that is. Because usually, I will admit, usually when I do play it, I do catch a good many Pokemon along the way, but I do know that takes a really long time for an LP. And that's why I even said in the first video of the project, you know, I wasn't going to be doing that. Sometimes, it just depends. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I just breeze through the game and pick out different Pokemon I find along the way that I do like, and not even care about the rest of them. It just depends, kind of what mood I am. And that also varies depending on if I actually get more than one version of the game as well. So for instance, like Emerald, for instance, I do have Ruby and Sapphire as well. Well, Sapphire allegedly, but that's a different story I'll save another time. But What Pokemon were they going to use? It doesn't matter. We need to level up Jirachi. Oh, Meryl. Okay. Also, when I was at Route 117, that was the route with all the trainers that I had skipped and the daycare facility. I never bothered to really talk too much about what Pokemon you can find there. But for those who want to know, Route 117, you can find Meryl. That's actually what reminded me of it. You can find Meryl, Illumise, I guess that's how you pronounce that one, Oddish, Poochyena, and Volbeat. Volbeat is the one that's more rare of the two between Illumise and Volbeat. They're the two Fireflies. Volbeat is kind of difficult to find on Emerald version. I believe it appears more frequently on Sapphire, but I could be mistaken on that, so don't quote me. I do know you can get both of them in this version, though. Well, I kind of said that, but I don't know if that's true for Ruby and Sapphire. It's been a while since I've looked into those details, so I don't have them off the top of my head. But that's all the Pokemon you can find on 117. As you probably remember, I gave mine kind of interesting nicknames. My Volbeat was McQueen, and I named Illumise after Tinkerbell. Yeah, another battle here. As for this route, this is Route 111. We're not really in the area where we can actually encounter some Pokemon, but there is a desert part where wild Pokemon will appear, and in that route you will be able to find Sandshrew, which this guy happens to own one. Coincidental that that happened. Cacnea, Trapinch, and Baltoy. I know someone requested a nickname for Baltoy, which I will go ahead and give it that nickname when I do happen to find one, and I will try to catch one if I can. I should be able to find one. They're not that rare. As a matter of fact, all 4 of those Pokemon you should be able to find easily on the desert. But that will be once I can navigate the desert. As of right now, since there's a heavy sandstorm, which we're about to find out here momentarily, we're not going to be able to cross through there right away. And Jirachi, as soon as it hits level 15, it should get another move. As I said in the last video, Jirachi gets a new move for every 5 levels, up to a certain point. Okay, I was thinking something might have been in those rocks. But yeah, here's this desert. The sandstorm is vicious, it's impossible to keep going. And yeah, the parts with the waves through it, that's where the wild Pokemon will jump out at you from. But we can't get up to there right now, so we have to go left. Sadly enough. Over to Route 112. And in this route, from what I'm aware of, I think I do know Numel appears, but I don't know if there's anything else that appears on this route. I really cannot remember, and I do apologize about that. Numel is actually decent. I wish it didn't have the quadruple weakness to water, but that's just because it happens to be fire and ground type. And that's why, like I said, actually camera upped its evolutions, obviously what I prefer, but I have another Pokemon in mind that I'm going to be using. I will go ahead and catch a Numel. But, oh, it's female. Oh well. I had a good nickname for a male, but we can work around that. I was going to call it, Joe, and oops, I totally skipped the, Pokédex entry, but oh well. I was going to call it Joe, and that's a really obscure reference, if anyone gets that. Props to you if you do know what that is. But, Gobi would have been a good one too, but I gotta think of a girl's name. I don't really know any female camel, popular ones. This is kind of random, but I really can't think of anything else. Luna, because I like that name. For a girl, anyway. And yes, Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter. Another Harry Potter reference. But that has nothing to do with Luna from that series. But I'm pretty sure there's nothing else besides the Numel that you can find here. If there is, go ahead and let me know in the comments, but otherwise... let's go ahead and fight it quick. But otherwise, I'm pretty sure it's just Numel. Or if I run into something else, it'll prove me wrong right away as well. But I'm glad Jirachi at least gets the boosted experience bonus from being traded over. That's a really significant help for me. 'Cause it's good to have... Oh, shoot. Running would have... Whenever you run by a trainer that can look in all directions, running attracts their attention, so that's why she like looked up my way in a hurry even though she was looking the other way. Oh well, though. We can get around this. We'll just have to fight our way through. Let's see, only 10 minutes. For some reason I felt like I was going longer. Maybe I'm lagging a bit, I don't know. Lombre, huh? Let's use Jirachi. We don't need to switch. I think why I like Jirachi a lot is just because it is part steel. That's pretty unique for like a 600 stat legendary Pokemon, meaning like Mew, Celebi, Manaphy, and in the newer games with Victini. I can't believe I didn't think about that right away. But I think Jirachi is probably my favorite of those 5, to be honest, of the 600 stat legendaries. And I'm sure there's other Pokemon that I didn't include in that, but that's just the 5 that I can think of from each of the generations that like sticks out as the incredibly rare, cute Pokemon, so to say. They're all cute. They all have that trend. Celebi, I would have to say, is my least favorite just because it's part grass and it has so many freaking weaknesses. I really wish it didn't have that drawback to it, but sadly it does. It's pretty pathetic. But it is cute. I'm not downing that in any way. A helping hand, really? I'm rarely in double battles, so I'm going to skip learning that. I was hoping for something else, but later on we'll get something good, I'm sure. Oh, speaking of which, as of right now, it's been about, well, at the time this, I almost said a few days, but that's not going to make any sense. By the time this video goes up, it'll probably be like a week or over a week that Pokemon Black 2 and White 2 have been out. Did I skip that trainer? Well, if I did, I'll do it off screen. We need to keep moving on anyway. Mount Chimney Cable Car, a short walk away. And we currently can't get in there because of these doof butts. Something about a meteorite, huh? That's why the rest of the crew went out to Fall Arbor. Fall Arbor. I said that wrong completely. That makes sense though. Falls and then well, arbor could mean tree too, but I think it was implying maybe it's like a harbor. Okay, can I get around this hiker? Yes, I can. And by getting past them, we keep moving on. We are currently on the Fiery Path, and this is somewhere that I actually need to be because on the Fiery Path, oh, speaking of which, I think on the ground you might be able to find certain items. But anyway, here on Fiery Path, I'm actually about ready to find one of my permanent party members. If I can even run into a Pokemon. And there's a boulder there that we currently can't move because Strength's not going to move or work outside of battle right now. I don't have the gym badge for that. But Numel is one of the Pokemon we can find here, but that's not who I'm looking for. In addition to Numel, well, I'll save it here for a minute. I think right now, after I finish this battle, I'm going to go ahead and off-screen until I do find the Pokemon that I'm looking for. Hold on just a minute, guys. Okay guys, here it is, Torkoal. This is the Pokemon that I've been looking for. This is going to be one of my permanent party member Pokemon. Jirachi's not really a good idea to use against it, because Torkoal is a fire Pokemon. And, ooh, we confused it. And I'm probably going to have to use something better than a Pokeball. Maybe. I might get lucky. Oh yeah, I better switch. That's exactly why I don't want Jirachi. Well, hold on. Yeah, I better switch. Let's pull out Sly Cooper. We do have Rock Smash, which won't devastate it. Or it shouldn't anyway. Depends how long the confusion lasts. Okay, let's do just one of these and see how much that does. Okay, good. Hardly did anything. Perfect. Okay, I'll whittle it down to the red so I can catch it good. And I could try regular Pokeball, but I'm thinking I might need like a Great Ball to get this thing. Because if I remember right, this thing's catch rate, it's not terrible, but it's not as good as some of the other Pokemon. Okay, down in the red. And please stop smogging me, I don't need poisoned on top of this. Oh good, no poison. Okay, well we could try Premier Ball, let's go ahead and do that. One, two, three. Oh, shoot. I don't know if I... Well... Yeah, let's give it another go. That'd be nice if I could get it with the Premier Ball, actually. One, two, three. Oh! You're such a tease. Again! Here we go. Okay, one, two. Oh, now it's getting worse. Being stubborn with me, suddenly. I don't think I want to use another Rock Smash. I don't want to take the risk of accidentally knocking it out with a critical hit or something stupid like that. Okay, one. Oh, that was terrible. Come on now, we gotta catch this thing. Last Premier Ball. Let's make it count. And it's not gonna work. Well, thanks for blowing up all my special Pokeballs. Oh, it's worth it though. This thing actually is a pretty good powerhouse, to be honest. Defensive wall too, not to mention. I think that makes kind of sense. It's a turtle. Okay, yeah, the Great Ball. I figured I'd have to end up using that. Yeah, Torkoal does have a bit of a iffy catch rate, so that's why you might need a better Pokeball to catch it, which in my case I did. It battles using energy it gets from burning coal. When loosing smoke from its nostrils, it lets off a sound that is similar to a locomotive's horn. So like, or something like that. Or I actually have a train whistle that would sound probably similar to what that is. Anyway, we are going to give it a nickname, an awesome nickname at that. And let's go ahead and get this out of the way. Yes, I'm naming it Bentley, another Sly Cooper reference. Pretty awesome with that too. Bentley's one of my favorite characters from that game, actually. Well, the series, not just the first game, but anyway, besides well, Numel and Torkoal, as you probably have seen already, you can also find Machop, Slugma, Coughing, and Grimer. All of them in general are pretty common, with the exception of Grimer. Grimer is pretty rare to find on this route, so if you run into it, consider yourself lucky. And I swear to you, one time that I was playing this, not Emerald, but when I used to have, actually no, I'm sorry, it was Emerald, because I did like a run of this game before doing this LP, but it was Emerald. I swear though, I caught it one time, just one time, the first one I seen, and it happened to have had a nugget, which is pretty rare. I think it's only like 5, I don't even know if it's 5% actually, it might be less than that, but it's a very low percentage of Grimers holding nuggets whenever you catch them. But just running into it, consider yourself lucky for that particular part of the fiery path. But that's what you can find there. And we're back out, if you didn't know, on the other side of Route 112, if that makes any sense. We kind of like got placed where we're on the other side of the hills, if that makes sense. But we can connect back to the desert route as well. We're going to get all these berries, the Rouse berries as well. I'm going to try to avoid these trainers here. And since we're on Route 112, all we're going to find is Numels, just like on the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and skip past all that. Here we're back at Route 111. I don't know if I can sneak past him or not. Probably not. Anything in these rocks? I didn't know for sure if there was or not. Yes, the sandstorm is vicious. We cannot keep moving. Okay, come on. We can get past them. Oh, good. Anyway, we want to talk to this person here because they give us a new TM43 specifically. This one is a pretty essential one to have. Find a big tree that looks like it might drop some vines. Use secret power in front of the tree. Some vines should get free and drop down so you can climb it. So yes, this is the TM that helps you make secret bases. And he suggests we make one too. Well, we will in the future. But it's not just trees. You can do it on rock walls that have small indents in them as well. And I'm trying to think. There's one other physical feature that works too. Oh shoot, why can't I think of it? But anyway, I'm going to use cut here. So I can move into this old lady's rest shop. I don't know why, but whenever you talk to her... Oh, I'm flashing TV. In search of trainers. And what do you know? Our interview is already up. There's something about this trainer that piqued our interest. The best way to determine how strong a trainer is, well, the fastest way is to battle. So we began the investigation, and in a dominating performance, we were flattened, rolled up, and tossed aside. Robert is ruthlessly strong. Here's our impression after having battled our featured trainer. The combination of Jirachi and Pelipper. Ooh, yeah. That guy's got a rare Pokemon. I know. It's a marvelous sight to behold, though. Water Gun was the move the trainer used last in our battle. The move Water Gun is Jirachi and Pelipper's sign of friendship. Yeah, I'm sure it is. I replied, shocked! And shocked. Jirachi, Pelipper, and shocked. Very deep. But yeah, it's just funny how you can use any word and it kind of like leaves a lasting impression on the interviewers. It's pretty much any word, too. You could even just say something that's totally ridiculous. I kind of did the same. I don't know why, but this lady insists that you take more than one rest, but you only need one to heal up completely. I don't know why she insists that. But that's pretty much it for Route 111 and 112. Here we have more berries. Raspberries. And then I think the other ones look like orange berries. I'm about out of time though, so I'm going to have to end the video really soon here. But just as a reminder, you know, if you want to give a nickname for a Pokemon, you can certainly do that. Even to ones that I've caught and have not given nicknames to, that's fine as well. Or if there's something I didn't even catch altogether, I'll go ahead and go back and catch it. Completely up to you guys, whatever you'd like me to do. Just tell me, you know, what Pokemon it is and the nickname you want to give it. And it should be cool from there. But next time, because I don't want to get in another trainer battle, we're going to move on to the next route, Route 113, where we're going to have a completely different atmosphere, actually. Until then, this is ToadinWonderland, and I'll see you guys next time with more of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. See you guys later.